Well, the Oakland Raiders just signed the most expensive? No. Signed Derek Carr, their franchise quarterback. They extended him to make him the richest NFL player in NFL history with this deal. They finalized the deal to make him an annual $25 million per year. And his agent and thankfully the team, they're respectful and they knew what was happening. Of course, for people that just look at the contract, say, oh, $25 million, it's a lot of money. Big thing. Great for the Raiders and great for Derek Carr. Thing is, when you look into the contract, the agent backloaded the contract, which meaning they put more money on the back end of the years because in the state of California, they have either the highest or one of the highest state tax at 13.3%, I believe. In the state of Nevada, which the Raiders will then move to here in a couple years, well, they don't have a state tax. So by moving more money to the end of the contract, when they're actually in Nevada, he won't have to pay state tax. So that means he keeps more money. Very simple. This Carr is now the NFL's highest paid player in terms of new money average. The new money in Carr's deal will average more per year than the amount given to Indianapolis Colts quarterback Andrew Luck, who currently topped that list at the time with $24.6 million. Now, Carr, who's only 26 years old, passed for over 3,900 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, helping lead the Raiders to their first postseason appearance since 2002. Of course, we saw how that ended up, though, with him breaking his fibula and having to miss the playoff game against the Houston Texans, which, again, I believe had he played, they would have won. Let's see. This was great timing by the Raiders to get this deal done because on the other side, the Detroit Lions are trying to lock up their franchise quarterback in Matthew Stafford. And with him having a potential franchise tag already at an annual, which it's just a 1-year deal, but it would have been over 24, likely 25 million. And if they extended him to a long-term deal, which they are trying to get done, he might have topped that. And maybe they would have pushed for Carr to get more than that, more money. Back and forth kind of thing. A lot of egos, a lot of money. Now, this team is likely, of course, to contend for the AFC Championship for the better part of the next decade. And with the Patriots getting a little bit older, whether you want to argue Jimmy Garoppolo staying and becoming the successor, that's a different time. That's a different argument. We haven't been able to say the same things about the Oakland Raiders. Do you believe Derek Carr can lead them to the Super Bowl? I do. Sadly, as a Chargers fan, it's not looking good to us because you look at the AFC West, the Broncos are kind of on a decline, even though their defense is helping, but it's kind of just It's a terrible analogy. I don't know what I'm doing. The Kansas City Chiefs, they're just a team that they're going to compete in the regular season and just falter in the playoffs if they make it. The Chargers, man, we are just trying to keep hope alive. Meanwhile, the Raiders are developing talent, drafting great players. Again, another thing we haven't been able to say for a while. And now you've got some star-studded athletes on that team, smart guys, and finally a franchise quarterback that you're going to have for a very, very long time. And I believe we'll compete. Maybe they take the ranks over the Patriots. Again, I think we all really want to see, regardless of your team interest, your team fan, I think we all want to see New England Patriots, Oakland Raiders in the AFC Championship. A little rematch. That would be exciting. Let me know in the comment section. Also, tweet me at Short Sports Show.